Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and on this video I'm actually going to be going through EURCHF, right? So on EURCHF you can see how the market has started pushing down, reaching lower lows and lower highs, and you can clearly see that we are in a downtrend, right? And when we take our trend line and we draw from the last point we can see to the lowest point, and from this area here to I can say we are well. Sorry, let me use the streets actually, the straight line. Okay. Okay, so when we look at this, you can see we are in a very nice downtrend when we take our trend line on the monthly time frame. And let's connect from this particular area to as well and see how best we can see. So you can see from here, we are in a pretty downtrend as well. Mostly, I like using the candle wicks to actually measure my trend lines when I'm actually using them. Some do use this. There is no problem with that. It depends on your style of trading. This is pretty nice, but I just look at it to be like there's much liquidity lying on the candle wicks because when you look at the line charts, price will never show you candle wicks. Okay, this can actually come and stop you out and come back and go on its way. So you can see that price will never show you that it is actually in that such down wave. Okay, so it's better for you to use this so that when price comes, so price can come and trigger you on a trade while you don't even know you are triggered, and it can even stop you out with just that wick. Okay, so the wicks are very powerful. So it's good you all use it. You consider it in your trading. Um, but some has a trading plan that they follow, which actually help them to ignore the risks and they are still profitable in the long run. So there's no problem with that. So let's get into the video. So on the monthly frame, as we can see, and this tends to be a very short head and shoulder, which you can see we have a head, a shoulder, then we are looking for the next head, and the next move to the downside. Okay, so let's find out whether the next move is going to be to the downside or we have to make a new high. Okay, it depends on what we see and what can happen. So let's go into price. So let's go to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time, we have that very nice price. Let's just look at it real quick. Always look at the current price structure. Don't look at correction to be correction because sometimes corrections can tend to be impulse. So now let's get into the video. So you can see from where the market started coming down, the market started making impulse correction, then this huge base, that's a huge correction, then impulse correction, impulse. Okay, and now you can see price started making this impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse breaking structure. In my style of trading, I want to see confirmations, right? I don't wait for the market to take a sniper entry. And even with my confirmations, it's also a sniper entry because anytime I see a confirmation, the next move, maybe it can maybe take a month, but when it now comes back into the area, I know I am looking for the next wave back to your side, which now I know this is my point of interest, and then I look for the next wave, right? So that is what happens to me. So now that I have my confirmation that price has broken structure, if we don't get it clear, let's take this as our break structure on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we have this as our markup of break of structure on the weekly time frame, and we have this as our low, right? Let's look at this area. Oh, where is my boy? Okay, so let's look at this area as our low. Okay, and now we have this particular high as well. So now when price started making its, we can see price started tapping into these areas, these zones. Okay, and price will come and tap. Price came here, made a low, went back, couldn't make a new high, came back and tapped into another area, which is another block found around the area, went up, came down, couldn't tap, but moved with the last up move, down move, or the up move, now moved to break the structure, right? And now we can call this a break and retest, and now we are pushing to the downside on the weekly time frame. Okay, but we do want to see price giving us a little bit of small pullback on the lower time frame before we shoot back or probably breaking structures and then we move to the upside. Okay. That's what I want to see. So let's go to the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, we do have price giving us a nice move to the downside. So on the lower time frame, as price has broken structure, I want to see the last down move candle before the up move, which would have been around this area. But the reason why this area is now held is because we now the price has violated this area, and I can say it's all because of this liquidity line now around this area. And now we are expecting price to clear that liquidity, tap into this particular area which will be violated because you can see I just talk about this that we need to see a low, a high, a lower low, then a new higher high being broken. Then you can wait for a retest, enter off of our order block and off our trading plan, and then we take the next wave to the upside. So now price has given us such confluence, we have the opportunity to take price back to the upside, okay, for a short while. Actually, to be a correction because you can see how this move has been very strong. This move also very strong, and this move is even more stronger than all that have been coming because you can see this, and in all of this we have a very nice correction, a very nice impulse to the downside, okay, which gives us the character of what we should be looking for. So now let's accept this as our order block, right? Change it to blue. I use red in some cases, but let's use blue. So now let's take this as our order block on the daily time frame. So this is our daily order block. Let's navigate to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, you can see price has tapped into our daily order block, and we are looking to see how price reacts to the area. But then let's go and refine our daily order block to see where we can take our possible entries, right? So refine our daily order block. We are going. I think we're going to get nice risk to reward ratio and a low risk entry. Actually, it will be of the same risk, 1% per trade or 2% if your trading plan says so. So this is actually my 4 hour order block. Okay, so my 4 hour order block has reduced my risk for me, and let's check it out. Okay, so price has almost reached our entry, and I wish I should share it with you all to learn and benefit from this my trading journey. I am not a financial advisor, if I might say so. So you can see price is left with few pips to tap into the 4 hour order block. Now we are going to the 2 hour order block to refine it much more to get um, that is my trading plan. So you can see I had a trade around this area, this whole area trade. I mean this pullback. I had a trade around this area. My entry was just here, and then this wave took up to this area. But then my broker stopped me around here. Look at where this swing is, but my spreads took me out. Now look at this whole move to the downside. So I was taken out of my trade, and I'm pretty sad, but it's fine. We have a nice advantage that is coming up, so I shouldn't be afraid. The market has so many opportunities that you shouldn't waste your time on one market, panicking and thinking you are not good enough. So let's go to the 2 hour time frame. So on the 2 hour time frame, we have this nice move, right? Okay. Now we have refined our entry to this 2 hour time frame. And then let's reset our chart so that to get us back to the price earlier. So now we are waiting for price around this area to give us a nice entry if it produces itself. Okay. So one price will tap in here and then goes to the upside, changing direction, and then we see how we can react to these areas, feeling all these imbalances and all those stuffs. So guys, that is what I'm looking at on the EURCHF. Hope this helps you guys. I am not actually a professional trader. This is actually my YouTube channel to, you know, journal my trades and how I was trading, and also to help those who want to learn and learn from me because I'm not a good teacher as well. But I hope this helps you guys and it also helps. So please share this if you find this useful. And also don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel and make us to be able to take the wave up and help each other. Thank you guys for tuning in to my video.